Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so we'll meet again. And I'd like to start by saying that the only person who's gonna be with you throughout your whole life to the every millisecond you live is you yourself. Nobody else. Not your parents, not your friends, not your loved ones, not your pets, not your cats. If you can just take the reference. Nobody but just you. Let's start. So, before starting, I have some people to introduce you guys to. I have some soft toys. I love them. The first one is this. It's like the pink larva. If you guys have watched Cartoon Network, you'd know that there was the show. I don't know if it still airs or not. It's called the larva, and it had the yellow larva, the red larva, and the pink larva. I was not able to find the yellow and the red larva, so I just have the pink one. Second one I have is a bit gothic, very, very beautiful. I love it. The third one is a small baby penguin, very cute. I mean, it's like a set of a mother and a baby penguin. You must have seen in the mini show, right? The mother penguin is where the phone is mounted right now. I'm sitting on the floor today. I feel like that's more comfortable for me today to talk, and we are recording. So today's video is about our relationship with ourselves. And now that we have said that the only person we are gonna spend the rest of our lives with is you yourself or me myself, and that is a fact we cannot run away from. Now that we know that we are permanent with ourselves, we have to ensure that the relationship we have with ourselves is the most beautiful one. And to make that, we have to ensure that we understand ourselves. Now that we have talked about understanding ourselves, even though briefly in the previous videos, we need to know how to forgive ourselves. Everybody in this world commits mistakes. Everybody. Your parents have done the mistakes. Your pets have done the mistake. And I'm sure you in your own life has done n amount of mistakes. And the thing is, you are able to forgive, or maybe we at least try to forgive other people, be it anybody in our life. But we just forget that we also need that forgiveness of ourselves. And what happens is, on the backstage, we keep on hating our own selves. And when somebody asks us that, what is the opinion you have of yourself, we may lie for a moment. We may not agree, or we may say that, yeah, I absolutely love myself. But when you're sitting in seclusion, when you're sitting when nobody's watching you, what do you think about it? Do you absolutely love yourself? Do you think that you were the best version of yourselves in every time you have seen yourselves? And I guess the answer would be no. The thing is, by committing bad or by doing bad things, the person you are most disappointing is yourself. And you know it deep down, no matter if you agree or not. And the only way we can move forward with ourselves is by forgiving ourselves, by saying that it's okay, I did some mistakes. And if you know your mistake, and if you know that where did you go wrong, if you are in a position to apologize to anybody else, you apologize. And if you're not in the position to apologize by any means, it's okay. Sometimes you just have to accept and move forward. But moving forward does not mean that you have to keep a baggage on yourself. You have to ensure that you know where you did the mistake, and you know that it was something which you did intentionally or not intentionally. If it was intentional, you have to understand why it was intentional. What was it that you were trying to achieve by being intentional? And if you have a clear answer because of that, it's good. And if you did it intentionally, but you don't know the reason why your intentions were so, you need to do some deep thinking. You need to think, what is it that you're trying to gain by doing this intentionally? And while doing so, you have to be very honest with yourself. And lying to yourself would not take you anywhere. You can keep yourself lying throughout your whole life, and you'd see adults lying to themselves for their whole life, never reaching anywhere. And that's just so sad. And that is the reason that if your mistake, that bad deed was intentional, you know the intentions, you assess them, you apologize if possible, and move forward while keeping a promise to yourself that you'll never, ever do anything like this. If the mistake was not intentional, let it go. Let the other person know that I did not know what I was doing. I did it by mistake. And by all means, I would definitely try to not repeat it again. And when you're making this promise to somebody, you have to understand that never repeat the mistake again. You'll keep making more new mistakes. You'll keep entering phases of your life where you are just not in touch with yourselves. And that's fine. That's life. That's journey. But ensure that no mistake of yours is left unaddressed. And that is how maybe we start loving ourselves. Maybe that is how when we stand in front of a mirror, we understand that, okay, this is somebody I am, and this is somebody who I really like, and this is somebody whose company I would love to take with me forever throughout this whole life. There's so many points in life where we think that what's the point of life? The point of life itself advocates for another video, and it's just not possible for us to talk in this video. But when you ask yourself what's the point of life is you. The point of life is that you like yourself. The point of life is that no matter who's with you, who's not with you, no matter you're disappointed or not disappointed, only matters is you as a person are whole. And there's nobody else who can come into your life and fill a void which you have if you have not filled the void yourselves. I'm not going to talk about priorities here. Everybody's priorities are different, but then you have to understand that you as a person needs to be whole. And only if you're whole, anybody else entering in your life is like an add-on, which makes your life more beautiful. It's like a vanilla cake. You are the vanilla cake. And vanilla is very expensive. Vanilla is absolutely beautiful. Vanilla as a standalone flavor is absolutely amazing. But when you may add like a chocolate ganache on top of the cake, maybe it makes it more beautiful, but does not depreciate the value of the vanilla cake itself. Then you can add candles, then you can add the sparkles, the sprinklers, any toppers on the cake. But the cake remains the center of attraction. And maybe the chocolate ganache has their own life. But for you, for your own life, the vanilla cake is it. And that's fine. The vanilla cake is what matters. So it is what matters is you and how you see yourself in your own life. I hope I made sense. So let's just promise ourselves to soothe over the wounds we have from maybe childhood, from maybe a past relationship, from maybe a past friendship, from maybe a past experience, from maybe a past person who we did not like so much, from maybe anybody in the past who hurt us so much. But we'll love ourselves, we'll understand ourselves, and we'll be the person who is most amazing, who loves themselves so much, and who is complete as a whole by themselves, and anything entering else in their life is extra to make the life more beautiful, more ethereal, and more mesmerizing. I think that's it. Do subscribe the channel. I'd love to see you guys again. You can leave a like, you can leave a dislike. I'd really love to know your opinions about this video. If you guys have any opinion, you really do think it is true or not, very welcome to address it in the comments down below. I love reading the comments. And I think there was this comment by somebody called Adhya. Thank you for writing the comment. I'm really appreciative of it. please do leave a comment down below. I love reading them. And leave a like below, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you guys very soon again. And bye.